I was trying to say hello there, but I noticed that my mic got disconnected. Also, my little boy isn't reacting. Let me check. Phone. Hey, how about now? Okay, so now everything's working. So, yeah, my microphone was disconnected there. I don't know if that picked up, and I was effectively not quite connected. Obviously, because these are streams, I don't, like, restart the stream just because there's some technical difficulties. That's just the wild guarantee you get here. Anyway, last time we left off, we had been playing Imposter Factory, and by playing a bit loosely, because in reality it's mostly just a story in which our input isn't really necessary, and we're just narratively going through this story. An interactive story, I guess is the best way to put this game as, if you wish to call it even a game. Very similar the keen of like a walking simulator, in which basically you just told the story, maybe do one or two puzzles at best, but not really puzzles happening here. So, last we left off, we had been in control of Quinn's, and we had a character of interest called Lenry. We found out, spoilers I guess, if you are coming to this without knowing, but this is your warning. If you wanted to play this game, there's a lot of spoilers that I'm going to tell you in about 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, well, so Quinn's apparently is I suppose he's part of a simulation of the memories of Lenry, of the past self, but not of the current time in which he is part of the mansion, but rather of a time before they've separated, and basically during the time in which he made some few art pieces, I guess. But he doesn't have the full memories of Quince, but does have some sort of remembrance of who he is as Quince, but is not necessarily Quince as Quince, or maybe the personality is sort of detached. I'm not too sure. We went through the entirety of Lenry's memories. We basically figured out some of the basic details in regards to who she is, that she has an illness that is incurable. She had a baby with Quince as they got married as well in this timeline of events. However, that did not go well because the baby effectively inherited some illnesses due to effectively the requirement of having to put the child into an incubator to deliver the baby earlier. It goes on for a bit because of health complications that the mother had, which would be Lenry. We figured out that the murders were really not murders, though I guess it's weird. We never actually answered that question. We had a little bit of a glitch area in which effectively we asked the question, but we never got the response, and I don't know if it'll matter. And yeah, there was no time travel in sync. It was all just a simulation. So now my understanding is that the Foundation, based on the previous two games, is that the Foundation may have been the precursor to what the memory people did, because I feel like this is a prequel overall, because there is no sort of consensus of what you can do with memory alterations before death. Doesn't seem like it's been often consulted here. And given the fact that the Lenry that we are talking to is only now finalizing this device, makes me think that effectively we have... Yeah, the Imposter Factory is a prequel to the previous two games, but I could be wrong. Alright, with that said, let us begin. As we were talking with the system, or RiceBot, and we were just going around, I guess, trying to figure out how many times people are dying and how many glitch... Oh, I clicked begin. Whoops. Get out of here! I cannot quit. I think it may be faster just to close the game and restart it than it is to actually just quit. Good to know. Yep, it definitely seems faster. Though, I dislike cutscenes or trailers that you cannot remove. Yep. EF. If. Imposter Factory. Oh, actually, that's an interesting analogy. If could basically also refer to what if you had done something else. So let us continue. Last time we left off, we were in the autosave. Okay, well, let's take a look at the clock. Currently it's 3:21. We are being followed by RiceBot and a bodyguard, which is just a cat, which is funny. Alright, well, we need to investigate 3 rooms. The kitchen, the room like that, and this one. Well, they're quite alive. If we come back out, are they dead? Now they're dead. Anomaly detected. They're dead again. Wait a minute. Does this have something to do with the cat? No, not you. You know, the shroom digger's cat? Do you mean Schrodinger's cat? No, I'm pretty sure it's Shroom Digger's cat. It does not... Oh, okay. They are dead. If I come back in, are they alive? Nope, still dead. Still dead. Still dead. Still dead. I think they're gonna be dead forever now. Hello. You are alive. How are you all doing? Wait, are you getting longer? What do you even do? Please exit room to reset and then enter again. Hey, if you don't mind asking, what is the point of this? I mean, we're just resetting until they're dead. Why not just make them dead? It is not about them dying, but when they die. Each reset is configured with specific conditions. Patterns will be derived from experiment data. Hypotheses will be tested. Cause will be determined. Hypothesis? Yeah, don't strain yourself there, Quizzy. Not dead. Not dead. Now they're dead. Anomaly detected. Death anomaly observed. Please proceed to next room. There's only one room in which they're not dead. Stop. Hover time. Wow. Wow, so powerful. Oh yeah, I guess you couldn't actually follow us if we had gone down and up the stairs. Now you hover. The door is locked. The door is locked. Please exit room to reset and then enter again. Hey, if you're gonna be here too, anyhow, what do you even need me here? Because Quincy is also test subject. In addition, data shows Quincy presence alters results. I change things just by being here. Inconclusive. More data needed. Yeah, you're definitely getting longer. Door is locked. Server-like equipment with lights on the on position. A laptop with physical lock on it. It's weird that you put a lock on it. Alright, well, let's see how long until you're dead. One alive. Please exit the room again. Alive. Alive. Dead. Anomaly detected. Well, they're all dead. All current anomalies noted, awaiting Linry for report. So long, but why? Linry? Linry, you're back. Linry? What's going on? Whoa. What are you doing? Linry? You're scaring me. I just need a moment. What happened? Did you see... what did you see out there? Nothing. Hey, you can tell me. It's not like I'm going to run away with it. Linry? Linry, initial tests were completed. The hypothesis holds. Continue. Yeah. I'll be there soon. Affirmative. Proceeding to party hall. The hypothesis? Please proceed to the party hall. Please proceed to the party hall, you chump. Yeah, fine. I'll go to the party hall. Jeez. But first, I'm going to check the timing. What's the time at? What are we at? It's also kind of dark. 3:21. Time has not progressed. It is starting. Huh? I'll remove this from the memories. They demo the machine here, right? I don't think the replay got that far, though. This is the furthest point. Huh? Death is a variable, but all death tangents link to this moment. When they demo the machine for the guests? Affirmative. Data predicts if we leave this room now, everyone will die. Everyone here? Will die. Data predicts. Well, are you dead now? Now let us leave this room. What? Do we have to? It is imperative. Leave this room and come back to confirm. What if I don't? I need to warn you. Please leave and come back to this room. The sign will not reset and deaths are expected. Fine, I guess I'll leave the room. The door is locked. The other one looks open. Well, Linry's not here. What the? She's gone? Data shows Linry is offline. Again? She will be back. In the meantime, please return to the party hall. Fine, I guess I'll go back. Now they're all dead again. Deaths confirmed. Resetting room. Wait, if you could just reset the room while we're in here, why did we have to leave and come back every time earlier? Leaving was not necessary for reset. Leaving was necessary for death. What? Whenever we look, they do not die. So it is Schrodinger's cat. Whoa, what happened? I'm not certain. This isn't supposed to. It never happened before. Under this scenario, equipment damage occurs. Core computing unit in basement is destroyed. Destroyed? How? Data unknown. Resetting. Now, the final test. Quincy will go to basement. There's a basement? The core computing control room? Affirmative. Both sites will be observed. Data and anomaly is expected. What kind of anomaly? Unknown. Guess I'll find out then. Do you remember the entrance? The pool table? Affirmative. Please proceed. Please proceed to the basement computing lab. You know, coming with me, kitty? Wait. It is dangerous to go alone. Take this. Yep. Take this. Take this. The cat does not want to go. Take this. Cat, join the party. I mean, sure, why not? Alright, kitty, let's go to the basement. Though technically, Linry's version of this does not happen upon this party, but happens after the party. The memories that she would have of this are not as old as the original ones, I guess. Okay, we're down. Kind of creepy with no one here, though. Nobody around. There's nobody. I guess we're gonna snoop in these memories. Snoop, snoop. Anybody here? Nothing I can click on. Nobody's here. So this is the room. Still nothing here. Cafeteria. I would like some coffee, please, and some bananas. And I see a chemical formula that I do not recognize of what the composition is for, but hey. Definitely seems like a polycarbonate, maybe? Probably not. Probably just some sort of benzoate. What the pug? I don't remember this hall being nearly this long before. Let's go, kitty. What was that? Unfortunately, I can't run. There is a vent. Did you hear that? Something's not right. Okay. You know what? Stop! Just stop it! What the pug is this? Why is there a corridor so long? Where does that light keep coming from? And what's that, all that weird sounds? You hear that? Freaking creepy wood creaking. How? It's all metal and concrete here. There is no wood. And you... what do you even do? How are you supposed to protect? You don't even have a knife. You're just a cat. And now that I think about it, you aren't even that long. Oh no, he's crying. If only you were actually helpful. Poor cat. He doesn't deserve this. Okay, look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Oh no, he's hurt. It's just... it's been a rough day, you know? I mean, first all the murders, then I find out that I don't exist. Even for an optimist, that stings. On the upside, I guess it really can't get any worse from here. You say that. Come on, let's go finish this. Whatever's up ahead, I'll take it. Wait, what was that? Are you evolving? You're evolving to a longer cat? Okay, you're now a boxing cat. You've changed? You've become something else? Something more... You're taking the lead? At the darkest hour, you've really come through for me. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Alright, let's go observe the pug out of that computer. Bum 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 bum. Hello? Lenry? You're back? Yeah, sorry. I had to step out to double check something. Are you almost at the control center? I sure hope so. We've been walking for ages. The corridor leading to it seems to be stretched. It seems to be looping. Boy, I'll say. Wait, you mean literally? Yeah, hang on. It should be fixed now. Thanks? But why was it like that? I'm not certain, but the room should be just ahead now. Tell me when you get there. I'll start the demo sequence then. Alrighty. Let's go, kitty cat. Let's go, kitty cat. Let's go, let's go. I don't know where we're going. I guess we're just going to the demo room. Yeah, well, we're here. Well, we're finally here. You ready? Meow. Okay, Lenry, do you hear me? Yeah, the scene is ready and loaded. Should we, prepare for something? Just being there is enough. You'll have your data stream. You only need to stand there and observe. Okay, I'm good at that. Well then, shall we begin? Begin the final test. Begin. Not yet. What happens if I don't begin? Wait! Maybe I should, check the place first? You know, make sure there's nothing suspicious? Might as well. More data doesn't hurt. But make it quick. Come back to the machine when you're ready. Whoever designed these were surely nostalgic for a different time. That was one way to recycle an MRI machine. There's no one there. I guess they're using stuffed memory data for seed? Begin final test? Not yet. Memory stub data loaded. Okay. Did they really need to chandelier for lighting when the RGB LED would have sufficed? I guess. Thanks for being here, man. I'm glad you got my back. Meow. Although, to be honest, I've always thought of you as more of a knife-wielding kind of cat. But, I mean, I guess this is a good look for you too. Quickly, let's run away. Please, don't wander. We should start soon. There's no backing out now. Okay, well, I guess there is no backing out now. Begin the final test? Begin. Alright, I don't see anything unusual here. I don't know why I thought I'd be able to, now that I think about it. We're ready, Linry. Let's do it. Okay, the demo scene is starting. You should see the machine powering up. Yeah, it just did. Good. Keep your eyes on it and tell me if you see anything weird. Uh-huh. Do you see anything? No, it seems to be running normally. Although... There's some weird sound? What kind of weird sound? Is the machine short-circuiting? No, it's not coming from the machine. It seems to be coming from... Okay. Quincy. The system is almost ready. What are you seeing? Turn it off! Turn it off! Okay, so some shadowy tentacles destroy the machine every time. What is that, a manifestation of Linry? Can't tell, but it looks like a shadow. Don't move. What are you? Why can't I get a reading on you? You already know why. Then, are you the reason? When I unplugged from here earlier, when I logged off, there was nothing. Nothing but the machine to log back in with, as if the entire world just vanished. Am I not real either? No, you are real. Relative to this place, at least. Linry? Then, how many? Too many. What is it talking about? Too many what? Too many worlds. We're at a long way up, Quincy. There are a lot of layers beneath us. What do you mean by that? I may have created your world, but another had created mine. Over and over and over until however many layers. At the bottom of the stack, there exists a world that she ran the first simulation. But as each simulation creates another, the original at the bottom is weighted down more and more. Until finally, even just one more simulation is created, no matter how abstract. It would be enough to overload and collapse the entire structure. Tell me, are we at the top of that stack? You're correct. Then there's something that I still don't get. Why don't you just cut the infinite loop from the get-go? Why are you trying to preserve this world without eliminating us? And why are you here, even bothering to talk to us about any of this? Why do you bother talking to him? Hey, I'm right here! That's different. He's... Linry? Tell me, who are we to you? To me? Angel! To me, you are no one. But then again, that doesn't mean much. Okay, so I think that's supposed to be the manifestation of the lady from the second game, if I understand it correctly. Because she was able to escape her containment inside the memories of someone, which was a bit odd for that game. So now we're in the third game in which now she is free, and now she is interacting with other simulations? I'm not so different from that rice bot of this world after all. You don't look like a rice bot. No, I certainly hope not. Were you also an AI refit for the simulations? Well, not exactly. But I sure do clean up after your mess, just the same. These worlds may be simulations, but the automation still follows the laws of physics. To a fault, really. In cases like this, for example, someone has to manually prevent everything from imploding. Fortunately, I happen to be the innate disregard for the laws of physics. But that's all a story for another day. Hey, what are you? Bam. Another simulation down, baby. I don't remember her name, but she is part of the... Finding Paradise? Hey, it's the plane. We haven't seen that in a while. It's also from another game, somewhat tangentially related to the Freebird saga. Shall we? So simulations upon simulations are escaping the simulations that they're in, so they're just running free as code, I guess? There are a lot of tangents out there beyond this one, each moment blooming into a countless branches of their own. But this particular tangent is being observed because it's special. By us! It's special because despite being at the top of the stack, it was almost identical to the base reality. Whoa, you're breaking the fourth wall here. There. Everything began unfolding the same way. Your childhood, your youth, your diagnosis, and just like here, against all odds, you kept pushing on, never wasting a moment to unravel as much of the world as you can, while you still could. You learned all that you could, tried as hard as you could. You met someone you imagined the future with, and graduated into a career where you felt you could make a difference. For a while, at least. until it became something else, too much to bear. You escaped, traveled the world. And wondered why you didn't do it sooner. The base reality we're from, it all followed the same course. That is, up until that point. When you came back from the trip and found out you were pregnant. I knew it! When you became ill halfway through pregnancy. So this was the choice. You had the choice to either save yourself or save the baby. And this one, you saved yourself at the cost of the baby. The baby died down the line. This may be a timeline in which she died, but the baby... Or she lived a little longer, but the baby lived completely. When you had to make that choice between yourself and the child, you chose to delay your surgery until he was due. You chose the child. Congratulations, but please rest well. You need some time to recover, but we're quite behind already. We'll be transferring you to the surgical unit soon. I understand. How is he doing? He's okay. You're one we should be worrying about. He's tiny. Our little Toby Reynard. Actually, about that, I've been thinking, well, maybe he should take your surname instead. My surname? I mean, I can't think of any reason why not. But after all that, I can think of lots of reasons why he should. I'd love that. Although Toby doesn't ring as well with Watts. Oh no! So we know who it is. This is actually Watts. God, what was his first name? He will tell us. Do you have something else? Watts effectively is one of the protagonists from the original too. Do you have something else in mind then? How about Neil? Neil Watts. He gets glasses, he's black-haired, he lives to the end, because we have 2 games after that. But it's weird, because she's here, and this is a simulation of his parents? Neil, huh? Yeah, I like it. Our little Neil Watts. Then he becomes a cool, I guess, scientific person? I'm not too sure. In base reality, your son never had the complications of an early birth. He made it through the childhood just fine. With all the love you and Quincy could give him. Oof, I'm starting to tear up here. But as for you, you never fully recovered. With a delay, the treatment couldn't revert your decline. And you spent much of your remaining years bedridden. Ah! No happy endings! Still, perhaps out of the will to be there for him, you lived long past your prognosis. To watch him grow up, even if just a little more. But eventually, as you felt your time coming near, you sought some old friends to leave something for him for when he grows up. Oh jeez, I'm crying. No! It's so sad. I mean, it's bittersweet, but it's still sad because effectively it still means that. I mean, I know that we were all simulations down the line, and effectively this is now, I guess, what somebody is telling us what's happening, but still. It is sad. I got tears. I can't speak. I can't deal with anything. It's just so sad. It's just so sad. And I don't know how I can deal with that. You left him a piece of your memories. Yeah, a piece. At the time, there was no way to decrypt it. But still, someday, you hoped. Oof. When it rains, you son of a bitch game. Yes, when it rains, it pours. Soon after you passed away, your son was diagnosed with the same hereditary condition. But perhaps it was a reminder of his limited time here. Memento mori. It stirred up something within him, pushing him further, as it did for you. Hey, we can see Rosa? I can't remember her name, but she's also a main character. Although he tried distancing himself away from others, knowing what might await those who get close. He wasn't successful with everyone. Slowly, from the very basics, he worked and worked. All the way past the research you left behind. But despite it all, when the time came, again and again, he was rejected by the Foundation over your incident. So instead, he sought an alternative route. He pivoted to an external company that licensed the imperfected technology. And rather quickly, he made it into the ranks. With some help from a friend. Yep. It was a company where he could still access the code and hardware of the technology. A company that used it to fulfill last wishes by implanting the memories of a new life. A company called Sigmund Corp. So there we have both the Highness Foundation, who originally pioneered the technology and sold it to the Sigmund Corp, which is something they got wrong. And Sigmund Corp is basically the company for the first two games. Not the... well, I mean, if we count Bird Story, then not the first two games, but... I guess that explains all the glitches and visual glitches that effectively he's experiencing, but he seemingly experiences more like he's a simulation in a simulation. Well, that was nice, but why are you telling this? We're two simulations down. We do nothing. We are nobody. It's been many years since then. In that time, he's aided countless patients and witnessed as many lives go by. Oh well, perfecting the technology on his own accord with the hardware and data access. And today, in that world, he succeeded. The world that we're in, and every world in the stack it stands upon. They're the result of the first functional stress test for the machine he perfected. The first successful test? This machine he built? What is it for? A window to a world where everyone could leave a part of themselves after they're gone. So that everyone who ever existed, no matter how ephemeral, could have lasting place in this world. It's beautiful. And without having to say goodbye even earlier than they have to. To see and experience all the different possibilities this life has to offer. All my life here, since the day he was born, I wish I'd made a different choice then. I just can't. It's so sad. But it's also happy, but it's still sad. I'm conflicted with my emotions. My emotions are conflicted. I'm trying my best to read the dialogue, but my eyes keep watering. Who's cutting all these onions? Who's cutting them? Oh, okay. Let's try it again. I'm so glad that somewhere out there I did. I'm so glad that he's made it. Well, congrats, Neil. The bird. It's almost time. Now that we've gone beyond the boundary of set events, this engine needs to be terminated. Terminated? It's just one tangent. Can't you let it run just this once? But it's not just this one tangent. Out there are countless paths the tests generated. This is not the only one that reached this point. As I speak to you on this roof, I am also speaking to thousands of other versions of you elsewhere. They too managed to dig deep enough to have found me. And if I don't terminate them, then the Foundation will fail and take everything with it regardless. This world was never meant to exist beyond this point. But, the world aside, I might have a way to give you more time. When you're ready, come with me. There is a place we need to go to. Anomaly detected. Rice spot? You guys got here just in time. Hey, can they come with us? No, I'm afraid not. Where we're going, there is no protocol for them. They'll have to stay here. I'm so sorry, Cat. Hey, about what happened there? I know. It was pretty scary, huh? Listen, I don't blame you for running. To be honest, I was so panicked that I didn't notice you were gone. On the other hand, sorry we got the world deleted? I'd say curiosity killed the cat, but I guess we weren't even ever alive. I honestly still don't know what your deal is, though. But maybe I'll see you at a reboot one day and I'll find out, yeah? Take care, little dude. So, you heard that, right? Affirmative. I am linked to Linry's data feed. But do not worry, for I am not well versed. Or I am well versed? Well versed in what? In ceasing to exist. I am shut down daily. I'm not sure if this is the same thing, but let's hope so. There can be no difference between nothingness. Farewell until next time. Farewell, Ricebot. What can we see? I guess we can see the... Man, they didn't even put foundations in there. It's just dirt. The groundskeeper would be livid. I never got to see that fox. Cheeky. Alright, Linry, I guess. Until the end of the world does us part, huh? You doing okay? Hey, Linry? Yeah? Yeah, I'm more than okay. Well, shall we go? Leave. Yeah, Linry? I'm ready. So, where are we going? Somewhere far, but you'll be among good company. Now, this ride may take a bit more intense than the last one. Would you like the front seat or the back? It really doesn't matter to me. I guess Linry can sit up front. All right, your call. Here we go. Floating away. Whoa. Shit, fuck him. Ah! But the good thing, strength isn't an important thing. Oh, that's a nice cutscene. To the moon. To the moon? To the moon? Ah, we're still in space. But to the moon, maybe? Hey, hey. We've reached our station. Looks like we're the last to arrive. The last ones? What is all this? There's so many of us. Are these all versions of you from tangents where I materialized? Yes. The salvageable ones, at least. Salvageable ones? Well, we can't extend every rogue versions of you, but if we consolidate the ones similar enough, then there's only one set to deal with. That is the way to end the rogue infinite loops, but still keep you, in a sense. Speaking of which, I think everyone's here. And that's it. We're all one now. There. Isn't that all better? You've killed the selves to make the one. Sorry you have to see me like this, but I'll try to be quick. What are you doing? Didn't I tell you already? I'm saving the world. Okay, by ending it. Finally. Some peace and quiet. You say as you destroy the earth? As we are on the moon? All these lights. It's time for them to rest so others may keep shining. Beyond that gate, you'll find a new life for yourselves. One where your illness is cured. Where everyone lives happily ever after. It'll be a linear illusion with little resource required to maintain. But to you, it will feel like a lifetime as real as your own. Think of it as a parting gift. You hear that, Linry? We get to live! The perfect timeline! Linry? There's no point. I'm beyond grateful that our son is out there, but our purpose here is done. What truly happened beyond this world is already set. Why would another virtual ride matter when not even our own did? I've already seen all there is to see. All that truly matters, anyway. But what if you haven't? I mean, I certainly had my own world shattered too, in more ways than one. But if anything, doesn't this broaden the possibilities, now narrow them? And for that matter, why does it even matter if our reality isn't base reality? They may not be the reality, but they were still our realities and all that we'd known. I mean, who's even to say that hers is truly the ultimate end of the stack? What's beyond the gate? It may not be real relative to her, but it's just as real relative to us? And who knows? Maybe it'll be a glimpse of a reality that is truly out there somewhere? A reality that we can visit in time to grow old together? What do you say, Linry? Wanna go on one last trip together? You'll wait for us until then? I won't need to wait. To me, time is a place. Go on. Your new life is waiting. Well, let's see if we... I mean, it's a weird sense because technically they know they're simulations. Do they lose that knowledge? Because I feel like living with the fact that you are not real kind of affects you pretty heavily. I guess you're gonna live your life without illness there, Linry. Would that change who you become, though? Would that change who you are? He's cured! So I guess that means that you had more friendships? He just show up out of nowhere? I guess we don't really get to see his memories, because technically this is a version of her still, of what he believed him to be. So the weird thing is that the entirety of Quinn's is a construct. None of it is real, because that's just all memories had. The Quinns of the real world still got the worst end of the stick, because he died. He had his wife die, and took care of Neil, I guess, as the dad, but still rough. Neil, you have been born. It's happy, but it's still a bit of bittersweet, ain't it? They're detectives. He's learning to play the triangle. Does he get to... Okay, so they're still friends before high school, it seems. Or for college? I'm not sure. They managed to grow old and be around. And this is, I guess in this alternative version, they married. I wonder if we will actually see the actual characters. Because we know that it's Neil who's playing the simulation. Because it's obviously Neil's parents. But do we know if anybody else joined to see the simulation? Somebody's waggling that butt over there. Dancing time. Look at me. I'm gonna disco. Yeehaw. Disco under the stars. I guess we're going somewhere. Come on, honey, I'm not that young anymore. You gotta watch out. They're looking at the stars. What a good old family tradition. Bye. I guess somebody's cooking. They have a baby. We get to play with little baby. I imagine that our parents would be probably deceased at this point, because, you know, age catches up to us. But to be honest, Quincy never really gets to have any sort of extended family here. Grandparents, and now the cycle repeats. Bye, Neil. Well, we had a good run, huh? The bestest. The bird. It's about time. This is all I could manage to do. Was it enough? More than I could ever ask for. But I just wish I wish he were here, actually. Oof. Oof! Painful. He is here. He's been here this whole time. And from now on, he always will be. From now on, everyone will be. Oof. Till the end of the world. Ah, it's still sad. Ah, why is death so sad? Now, obviously, these did not actually happen. These aren't real necessarily, but Baby Neil. Oh, is it gonna be the song? Yep. It's a lullaby version of the song. Ah, oh, jeez. I'm still crying here. Ah. Anyway, I was thinking that this game was going to be more about the actual characters, I guess, but it's actually taking place in between. I guess the second game, after the second game or something along the line, because effectively Neil goes. It is sort of hinted multiple times that Neil's sort of trying to create a machine to be able to do some project. Now, we're never really sure what this project is, and we're never really too sure what exactly Neil's doing. But it's clear that he's doing something that's like not necessarily for the company, but something of his own, his little pet project. So now we know that Neil, all this time in the entirety of the trilogy, was trying to make this sort of machine that allowed him to go into the memories of his mother, so as to be able to see what basically his mother had given as his memories, I guess, and to try to create a version, or to create a happiness version for everything. Though, I guess Neil would probably be very conflicted, right? Because there is a version of Linry who effectively chose not, or I mean, technically the version that he experienced is the one where he lived, right? And obviously he could have played with parameters in which he doesn't die as a child infant, because, you know, technically he can, but, you know, the story is going to try to make you be like, oh my god, I'm so sad. But yeah, I don't know. As far as the game goes, or as far as it is very beautiful. It is still not a game though. It is basically just an interactive story where you basically deal with Neil. I guess Neil's past with his parents. So technically that means that we also saw Neil's grandparents, but who's to say? Press bar to continue. Okay, I'll press space. I think that's it, right? There's no more. Oh, there is a little more. Neil, you are in space. Oh, Neil, here you are. I just can't hold it anymore. I must confess to you. That's not funny. That's not funny. It's a little funny. So, did I handle that all right? Yeah, thanks. Strange how that's supposed to be the perfect timeline, though. It only felt perfect because it had the context of adversity that already exists here. Without that, there was nothing to overcome. It passed by without a meaningful ripple. But still... Are you familiar with the Library of Babel? I can be. Should I download the encyclopedia on it? No, that's alright. It's this theoretical library of books containing every possible combination of letters and punctuation. Anything that can be written, or ever will be, can be found there. So, it's mostly nonsense and noise, but once in a while, you reach for a book, and it just happens to be exactly what you need. Uh-oh, somebody accessed your system. What is that? A perimeter breach attempt. I gotta go. Perimeter breach? What perimeter? Wait, you don't mean... So she was kept as a simulation for his experiments. Neo! I don't have your stapler, I swear. Oh, don't be silly. We were just nearby. Nearby now, very far an hour ago, before deciding to be nearby. Yeah, what are the chances, right? So anyway, we were going to go somewhere rad. You in? How rad? Surprisingly rad. Hard pass. Great job, Neil. Gee, somebody's a party pooper. Well, alright, I guess no all-you-can-eat ice cream for Neil then. I said, I guess no all-you-can-eat ice cream for Neil then. We might as well, Neil. I was correct. It was Rosa, but it's Rosaline. Who knows when we will be able next time? Who knows when we will be? Who knows when will be the next time we'd be able to? How do you change so fast? It's a coat, not a cocktail dress. I'm expecting greatness. You forgot to close the... Oh, we're still in a simulation? God, how many simulations deep are we? Is someone in there? Hello? How many simulations deep are we? Or is that just his AI? Episode X, Imposter Factory. Oh, is it gonna give us the list? Yep. So, I've played all of these. Will there be more episodes? Who's to say? They come by every like 3 or 4 years, so... Thank you for supporting the series throughout the years. Yep, I've been playing every them. Own every single one of them. Mostly because back when I was a young lad, I saw this game that was advertised and it looked interesting. I was not ready for having my heart wrenched at the time, but hey, I really did enjoy it, and even though it is not much of a game, I enjoy the stories that you tell. Free birds. So, to you, I raise this glass of water. Toast for your trilogy of games that keep hurting me internally so much. And that, unfortunately, is all we have for today. Whoops, wrong screen. As we go into the ending screen. Well, that has been Imposter Factory. It is a very short. Probably you can do it in one sit through. I just couldn't do it last time because it was reaching the end times for me. But hey, I would say that if you enjoy yourself some sort of sappy story with the characters that, behave still a little quirky, and, the older ones are a lot more memey in some regards because, it is a period of the times. And to be honest, even this one, it has definitely some period of the times like Long Cat and, jokes of such nature. But hey, I enjoy it. It's a nice story. Not a game still, though. I give this not a game score because it is not a game. It's a story. And as a story, it is a great story. That is all for today. You're cool as usual. And don't let yourself be sus because you, yes you, are you the imposter? Who's to say? Until next time. Bye. Bye.